Pro dumpster diver back at it again. Beautiful day. This is exactly how I should be ending the year. Invicta, Balenciaga, Lenovo, liquids, chems, and electronics. Today is nice, and we're gonna go over some pretty good stuff. But I want to make sure I give you guys some good content. I do appreciate the information you guys have been putting in the comments down there about the fact you guys want to see more right now. You actually want to see me inside the dumpster, and I'm like, oof, oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, I can definitely do that. The reason why a lot of people who do dumpster diving don't post where they are is that other people try to go there and then you ruin it. So you have other people that do that. But let's go over what we got today. I found this one here, and I recognize that for, I believe, Ferrari. And I looked at it and I was like, this is nice. It's got a little engine start button here. This looks like it is an actual game part, which is pretty good with a spring. However, it's been outside, and it's a Thrustmaster. So these ones, they're very good quality. I looked at the screws, they're brown. So this had a lot of water damage in it. But not only that, they cut the cords. So it kind of sucks. On top of that, I found the other Thrustmaster that it was a part of. And these are the actual foot pedals which go on the floor. Okay. Now, it's very good to have these because you can actually use these for a little private security thing there. And you're going to end up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires on that. If you screwed it out, you can definitely get it. But that's a cool thing to actually keep in the room, to bring the drapes up, bring them down, lights on, lights off, different thing like that. So it's actually attached. Let me show you what this is. I haven't seen this before. It's attached to a table it was supposed to be this part, but they broke it, so they couldn't take it off. And this table here actually collapses, which is genius. So this here is an actual collapsible desk table. Now I realize I can keep this and actually put this in the car and use this when I actually need to. I just have to figure out a way to take this Thrustmaster off. Now I'm not going to be able to actually, I believe, use it for Xbox anymore. Again, it's cool. It's got some buttons on it, but with the wires being out, I can't resell it and I can't use it, even if it lights up. So I got to let it go. The foot pedals I might keep because these I can definitely fix. Something like these is actually pretty good. I can put that up to a larger cement board. Now we got a 3-cart Monty here. Anytime we talk about 3-cart Monty, that means we have carts with 3 products on them that are going to be huge. Okay, so let's go over that. We have a black box here. I like these boxes. These are very good containers because you can actually stack them and store them, which is pretty good. The lids on them actually allow you to hold the end here so you can actually have more. Inside of this is actually just raw chain there, and that's good metal. I can actually give that to the scrapyard. I tried to untangle it, but it just took so long. All right. Now, what do we have here? We have a little secretary office setup. So this might have been a lawyer's office or 2 nurses that were there, but what we actually have are 2 similar ones here. These are ThinkPads, okay, from, I believe this might have been Lenovo. Right now, it may have been Lenovo. I know Lenovo does very, very good. Now, yeah, Lenovo Corporation. Yeah, so all of these here are Lenovo, which is very good. Now, it may have rained, so they might not work, but what I will do is I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them in a box and then maybe a little bit of bubble wrap around it and some stuffing. But the ThinkPads there are very good. They can actually fold back with the screen. The parts are good, but I do want to keep it and just let it sit for a little bit because you never know. Now, I did also find this. We have an Optiplex 7010. I do have a couple Optiplexes. If you do look in the previous videos I have about 7 of these upstairs. They're very good computers. They're small, they're thin. They allow you to actually go inside of a bookcase and still work. The fans on the side of them are also good, and you can also open them up. This one still has a hard drive in it, so I still might be able to actually log in, connect to the internet. This is a nice little small setup that you can actually have and take with you. So I definitely like that. I'm going to add that to the collection. We got a brand new mini Optiplex desktop. I like this one. Got 2 keyboards here. I'm definitely going to have to scrap these out because I looked in them. They have a lot of dirt inside of it, and I know it's got some Mylar, so I can't actually use that or give that to somebody else. I already have keyboards, so those are going to get scrapped out with Mylar. We have a projector here. This is a Dell 3300 MP which is good. Now, these are one of the older ones. These aren't the ones with the HDMI in it. It does actually still have the old plug, but the good part is we actually have the VGA out, which is here. You have the audio in S video, which is good there. What is this here? What is that? Do you come out? Oh, that might be something that comes out. Okay, it's got the little screen to tell you if it's on or off there. I do not have the remote for it. However, we do have the fan here. And let's see, DLP. It's got the stand and you have another piece in there. So this is pretty good to have right now. I already have a projector that I had bought for like $70, but some of the older ones are good because they're a little bit more reliable. They use VGA, not HDMI. HDMI carries the sound and the video. The VGA is just the video itself with no sound in it. So if you wanted to play a game but didn't want to disturb others, that's one of the things that you can actually do. All right. Now that's just the first cart. Okay. We have two carts here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the back cart first. So I'm going to move Balenciaga out of the way. Thank you very much. So what we actually have here, and I just picked these up today. Somebody had these out and there's no way. I got to look into it and definitely open the cap to make sure that it's sealed. Now, one of them was actually open. I had to throw that out. This here is hydrogen peroxide. And these are probably maybe about $2 or $3 at Walmart. They're big bottles here. They're very good. This is the isopropyl alcohol. If you do go to the dollar store, they'll have smaller versions. The bigger ones you will find at Walmart, Target, CVS, different things like that. You can actually use it to do a couple cleaning around, and also for the women that want to get the makeup off of their face and nails. It's pretty good. Got about 5 bottles here of that and 4 of this. These are good to have. I'm not letting these go because guess what happened during the pandemic? Everybody was looking at isopropyl alcohol. Everybody was trying to get clean. They were looking at disinfectant, hand sanitizer, everything. Now, we got some plugs here. Lenovo. Oh. Let me see something here. Lenovo. Nope. I believe, yes. There we go. Okay, so I do have the chargers for the Lenovo ones here. All right. Now, this charger is different from this one. This is a C charger. So the good part is both of those can actually plug in. I'm going to power them on just to see if they do work. Again, it might have some water damage, but you never know. I'm definitely going to have that there. All right, and then we have another charger in here, which is good. Always have extra chargers and everything. This is a speaker some gentleman actually threw out. I was talking to him today. Oh, fuck. Well, there it goes. All right, no grip with that. Now, the good part is he had thrown out this speaker here right now. Like, this is one of the biggest speakers I've ever seen. This thing is huge, but it's also lightweight. It still has the 2 wires there. And I was like, well, how do I know if it works? He said, well, you can take a little battery and touch them and see if you hear sound out of it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about that. However, for something like this, you're going to need an amplifier. This is beautiful right now. I would definitely clean this up, but this would be good to have inside of a party room or the living room where you had a couple guests over and you wanted to have some people dancing around. This is definitely good to have. Now, the good part is this is Radio Shack right now. What this speaker would actually cost today, couldn't even tell you, but I know it'd probably be about maybe $100 to $120 because of the size. You can find smaller ones with a bit more bass in it, but to get something that big, that's about 12 inches across. That's huge. You're not going to find that cheap right now. All right, we have this that I picked up, and I believe that this was part of a crop top, right? This is very heavy. Now, a lot of you guys are like, oh, you found one? Yes. Now, for those of you who know me, we do gold scrap. And anytime you see things like this that are this thick, that are good, instead of buying it and paying $20, I got this because I can actually do the reverse electroplating in this. Okay, so I can actually have the lead piece here, the copper piece here. It's deep enough, which is good, so everything will actually sink to the bottom. And this part here, I could actually put the scrap so I can take it in and take it out. I don't even have to fill this up. I can probably fit, if anything, a good 6 cups in here. And this is going to be very good because of how thick it is. Even if it does get hot with the lead and copper, it'll still actually hold. Anything from a crop top is definitely good with the heat. Now, the thing is, you want to make sure that this isn't hollow, because if it is, it heats up, it may crack there on you. So I don't want that to happen. But I do like this. The reason why this is one of the best things that I picked up today is that that's going to immediately allow me to start making money. So, for example, I'm off of work tomorrow. I can go in the backyard and start reverse electroplating just like that, now that I have everything in there, which is good. Okay, so it's definitely good to have. Reverse electroplating your stuff allows you to get the gold out, get the scrap out, and start moving it. Okay, now what we have here is very interesting. This here is a pack of filter peptide tips, 200 UIL. Whoop, let me go there. 200 UIL, 96 filter tips here. Okay, now these are very nice. This is a pack of 96. Okay, now how do they actually look? I got two of them right here. I'll show you how one looks. It has a little topper piece on the inside of it and the very, very small hole up there right now. Now, what could I use this for if I wasn't using this for a medical purpose? I could use this to propagate seeds, which is pretty good. I can get seeds started that are pretty small, strawberry seeds, part watermelon seeds, depending on how it is. And I could actually use this, have this sitting inside of the container. It'll draw up the water, still get light and oxygen. The good part is it will stay that way, and the stem will start growing against the gravity. So this is very good to have. I have a large pack here that's 5 on the top, 2 on the bottom. So this actually has 10 packs of 96, and there's 2 in there right now. So that's 10 times 96 times 2. So 96 times 2 is 192, and then multiply that by 10. Wow, that's 1,000 of these bad boys in there, which is very good, by the way. I have a different set here. This is, let me go around here and figure out what the, now a lot of you guys are saying, John, that's not really expensive. These are. Anytime you get to something like this, a pack like this isn't going to be cheap at all. Companies that do this want money, and they're going to go online and actually see how much a pack of this is, because it comes like this, and they actually come wrapped in plastic. Okay, now here what we actually have is deep well plate, 96 wells, square wells, V bottom, propylene, non-sterile. This is 50 each. Now let's look and see what this is. Wow, you have deep wells in here right now. This appears to be 5 packs in here of certain wells that you can actually use. This might work with those. And the good part is it's sealed in plastic. So this is very, very sterile. Right now you have bubble wrap on the bottom of it. And there are a couple packs in here right now. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 out of 96. So that's huge right now, okay? Now, again, this is amazing to find stuff like this, because even if I don't use it, I could still sell this to someone, maybe a backyard engineer or somebody who's doing something small. All right, now let's get to the third card. The third card is amazing. We're going to start off and finish off with medical right now. What we have is Allergenica here, Crybio Robo Tip Tray, 96, 250 UIL here. Okay. Certified filter net volume. So these are similar to the ones I just showed you, but they're a little bit thinner right now. They do come in their own pack. Now look at this. It comes in its own pack, sealed plastic, front, everything. This is what you would actually put with machines. I love the fact that it's actually in a secondary hard case. There's 2 hard cases in here. This is very, very good. They do a very good job packaging it as well, by the way. You have 6 of it in here. Now, how expensive would this be? I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't tell you, because, again, someone had to pay for something like that. Okay, and the fact that you just threw it out. Like, let's get real for all of you who are watching right now. How much do you think this stuff would have actually cost the company if the company got a 20% discount? Right? It's a good question to ask, because, again, this shows you how much people throw out. I'm not even done. Look at this. People in the garbage, okay, not recycled garbage. Laptops, keyboard, desktops, projector, isopropyl alcohol, 5 bottles, hydrogen peroxide. We have the chargers, speaker, crock-pot tip, and then we have robotic stuff here. All right. Now let's get to this. I found an Invicta bag, which is very, very nice. I am going to keep this right now, because this is actually good to have opening at the Christmas or something like that there. And then I got a balenciaga bag. Now inside of it was an actual receipt. Okay. Now for those of you like, John, I don't believe you. Like, no, they actually have the Balenciaga receipt. that was actually here. Somebody spent $995 at Balenciaga, and it was cash that you paid. You got $5 back, taxable and everything like that. All right, not bad, not bad at all. In fact, I have the other receipt here that you actually did for another 19 women's shoes. That was the salesperson, Jason. That was the store. So this was actually in Short Hills Mall, New Jersey, where this actually was. And then the Balenciaga thing there, which is pretty good. Now, the good part is I can actually have this whole setup there as well and actually just have this lookout. I've never even been to Short Hills, but I guess somebody went to Short Hills Mall, bought Balenciaga stuff and took it back to their apartment, and then they freaking got evicted, which is the worst thing ever, okay? Now, what do we have here? We have some type of shoes. I don't know what brand this is. Looks like Tommy, what do we got? Tommy Hilfiger. These are 8.5s. Very nice, gently worn. I can sell those online right now. We have Truffior White Truffle Facial Peeling. Now, again, this is women's stuff, but men can use it to clean your face as well, which is pretty good. This has a lot of stuff here. And I was like, is it empty? And then no, it's actually got it inside. Something like this isn't going to be, $20 or $30. These are practically expensive. The White Truffle Cleaning Set, everything is still in here right now. So if you got evicted, I'm sorry about that. I hope you find a place to live right now. But here's my question. If you got evicted because you didn't have enough money, you're going to Balenciaga and Invicta. So this here is probably where the guy went shopping, and this here is probably where you went shopping. Like, come on. Make sure you got your money right, okay? And then I got a pack of acetaminophen in there as well. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up with this. It's the end of the year. I've had this channel for probably about 4 years right now. I love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. I love the comments. I see the comments you have. I'm responding to them. I see the views. I love the views. The channel will get monetized soon. If you guys want to see anything next year, if you want to see me doing gold, silver, platinum, palladium, copper, brass, you name it, it will definitely get done. Okay, just let me know. Okay, also, I'm going to end up showcasing everything we have, from the laptops to the desktops. I'm keeping these two right now. I'm going to plug them in, see if they work. But yeah, all of this is what I actually ended up getting. And for those of you out there who are saying, dude, like that's a lot of stuff. Yes, it's a lot. Okay, this here, retail, cost money. Okay, all of this stuff here, you went to Balenciaga, you spent $1,900. That costs money. But then you're not there anymore. She threw the stuff out. Maybe you guys got into an argument and somebody kicked somebody out. Right now, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, this is why I really don't spend money. The only thing I spend my stuff on is investments. That's really it. And food. Because look at this. I'll always find what I need. Rubbing alcohol. I got bottles of it. Hydrogen peroxide, I got bottles of it. I went to the dentist office that they actually had, that me and a couple guys went into to clean it out, and we got more rubbing alcohol. I still have boxes of that stuff at home. But guess what? It's great. It gets rid of the ink stains that are on your shirt if you forgot to put the cap on it. It's a great cleaning product. They're good. I got a huge speaker right now. I can finally get the reverse electroplating for stuff done. That small little pot is going to make me about $50,000. Now, most of you guys are like, what? Yes, because with this now, I can reverse electroplate a lot of the stuff I have at home and not have to worry about putting them into acid at all. Boom, I get it done real quick. It might take 6 hours instead of waiting a couple weeks and having to strain it out. Yeah, I'm going to save some time right now. That's going to save me a lot. So I got me a Balenciaga bag, some women's shoes. I got facial cleansers, acetaminophen, robotic parts here, Invicta bag. We have sterile tips over there right now. I will see how much those are right now. I do want to see how much they are. Alpha Genica Cryo Robo Tip tray there. And there's about 2 sets in here, so there's about 12 packs of those, which is pretty good. I got laptops and computers. Like, why do I need to spend money on stuff nowadays? I don't have to. Okay, for those of you watching, stop spending so much money on pointless stuff, because people who act rich are going to give it to you for free. Do you understand what I just said? People who act rich will give you free stuff. Simple. There's no reason I should have this shit, to be honest. I shouldn't have this. Why do I actually have this? Why? I don't have to spend money for stuff later on. Who knows the seeds I can put inside of these right now? God knows what I could do with this right now. I'm thinking about seeds, but maybe I can do something else. I finally got a big speaker. I can put that anywhere right now in the house if I wanted to blast music or if I wanted to play like quiet sounds like waves or anything like that. It's good. It's clear. I can hook it up to an amplifier or I can just leave it the way it is and connect it to just a small set. Yeah, I like this. Today is a pretty good day. What am I going to do? I'm going to check out the price tags for all of these. I'm going to put them in the Black Asset Management portfolio, the Invicta and Balenciaga bag. I'll probably put up, I don't really need them, but they're good bags to have. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty good bags to have, Balenciaga and stuff. I'll probably use that as like a walk bag or something. These I'm going to take home and actually use that. Those, I'll put them online. Those I will take home. That I'm definitely going to take home. This here, 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to put those into a box, bubble wrap the shit out of it, and shoot, you know what? If it can actually fit inside this plastic case, can you fit in here? Please say yes. Yes. Oh, just about perfect. Okay. I don't think the desktop can fit in there, so I'll put that outside of it. But those two can fit in there, so I already know if I throw it up, I'm good to go right now. I'll put the projector in there as well, and I'm not going to put any liquids in it right now. I definitely don't want to do that. All right, guys. Pro Dumpster Diver, have a blessed new year. Guys, go out, party, relax, have fun, do what you got to do. I'm going to upload this video, and anything you guys want to put in the comments, let me know what's going on. We still got some good stuff moving up. All right? Absolutely beautiful today, guys. All right? Have fun. God bless. I'll be there for you guys. Thanks for everything with the channel. Pro Dumpster Diver out.